Now that I've spent 3 months with the POCO X4 GT, I think it's time to discuss the issues I've encountered so far. And for a phone that's mainly targeted to satisfy the gaming needs at this price point, the issues I've seen are expected. Yep, these issues are just about the thing you expect from the X4 GT. So let's get started with the first one, the display. No, I'm not talking about the fact that the X4 GT is using an IPS LCD. In my 2 reviews, I've already said the LCD on this one is a good one, and I don't think you should worry about missing out on OLED if you're worried about the color, the sharpness, and all that good stuff. Sure, it doesn't get as bright as other OLED phones at this price point, but it's bright enough to be used outdoors on a bright sunny day. My only complaint here is how it sets the brightness level with auto brightness on. The light sensor is responsive, which is a good thing, but most of the time the brightness level doesn't get as high as I would want. This is specifically when I'm indoors with average or decent lighting, not too bright nor too dark. Like 80% of the time, I would have to adjust the level. Sure, you can turn off auto brightness and have the sliders set to whatever you prefer manually, but I like having it turned on, and that's just my opinion. The second one is very familiar to Xiaomi owners, and that's the inconsistent arrival of notifications. Now that the X4 GT is running on Android 12 with MIUI 13.0.8 on top, I would expect at least notifications to improve a little bit in terms of getting them on time. But nope, MIUI is still as aggressive as ever in this regard. There are times when my Messenger, Instagram, and Gmail will arrive on time, but there are also times when I would notice my notifications are 15 to 30 minutes late. Even when I have the phone turned on, actively using the screen, set the battery saving to no restriction and everything per app, notifications are still inconsistent. Do I expect Xiaomi to fix this in future software updates? I mean, I've seen and used the X4 GT go from Android 11 to 12 and the same issue persists, so I'm not holding my breath. Last but definitely not least are the cameras. I know, the X4 GT is not a phone made for camera users. This is a GT phone, so it's made for gaming. However, I do wish sometimes that the indoor camera performance is just a bit better. I mean, you're still paying a lot of money here regardless of the features you get. I would expect at least decent quality when shooting indoors. That goes both for the main and selfie cameras. Really, it's just the quality of the photos indoors, because outdoors, with great lighting, these cameras are very good. It's just that once lighting gets challenging, you'll start seeing bland colors, smooth details, and just really below average photos. But other than those issues, the POCO X4 GT is a solid gaming phone first. I would even say that it's a really capable daily driver, something that will last for at least 3 years before you feel this phone slowing down. Basically, these issues are expected from the X4 GT, so they're not really deal breakers if you know what you're looking for in a phone. I know MIUI is probably the major concern when it comes to software, but so far, this has been smooth, and I have not encountered minor or major ones like app crashes or reboots. So that's it for the top issues with the POCO X4 GT. Drop a sub or like if you feel like supporting the channel, and as always, until the next one, stay safe.